So before I keep going on with this video, I do actually want to say that this video is scripted. I wrote a script for this video, and it took me a little bit to try and put down my thoughts on paper. So it might sound a little like I'm reading off a script, and that's because I am. I've never done this before. I've never read off a script. I've always gone off natural, so it might sound a little weird. But again, hey everyone, it's Pleiades, man, and I just wanted to take a moment to express my gratitude for reaching 5,000 subscribers. And honestly, I never anticipated getting this far. And honestly, it's just amazing to see subscribers still coming in, even during my time away from uploading. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you, man. It truly does mean a lot to me that you guys enjoy my editing. And at its core, it's pretty much about making you feel something. Whether you're happy I had a certain take, or frustrated I had a take, or even sad about a take. What I'm trying to say is that the edits I make are pretty much for you guys, right? And I've often referred to editing as a hobby, and I think it's transformed so much over time. And it's become a way for me to share my thoughts, make you guys feel something, make some of you guys happy, and honestly also unleash the creativity that I have inside through editing, right? And I just love that it's grown beyond just being a pastime, and, I'm grateful for how far I've come, And throughout my editing journey, I've made some of my closest friends in this community, and I have no regrets about becoming an editor. But that being said, I realize I haven't been very good at keeping you guys updated on my life. It's not required, and I've noticed that my lack of uploads has raised some questions. Many of you in my Discord have been asking about where my videos are, like if I'm going to make the promise, I'm going to commit to the promises that I made on the server. And I've also seen just regular comments on my channel asking when I'll upload again. So I do feel it's important to offer you a bit of an explanation about where I've been. To put it simply, I've been focusing on living my life. I'm transitioning into adulthood, man, and with that comes responsibilities. I have a job, and that's not something that's common among the peers in this community. And I also have schoolwork, which honestly has been quite stressful for me. I don't want to mislead you or make promises that I can't keep, especially after the times I failed to follow through on multiple occasions. And it kind of upset me that, you guys might forget about these unfulfilled promises over time, considering that I promised you, and it kind of sucks that I wasn't able to fulfill them. And I do want to be honest. I'm not going to prioritize editing over my life, which I have been doing up until now. I have been neglecting my education because of editing. I've been going out of my way to develop habits like, oh yeah, I can do my homework later. I can do my schoolwork later. And it's honestly been a very unhealthy way of, going through school. And throughout my time in high school, I've maintained a 3.8 GPA, which I did intend to keep. But honestly, after this editing thing, it's gone down to a 3.0 as of the latest semester, which, by the way, is it might not seem too bad, but it actually is pretty bad, because I actually came pretty close to getting a D in one of my classes, which would have kicked me out of National Honor Society entirely, and would absolutely have just taken away my chances to apply to any UC school that I do want to attend. Because a single D in my A through G courses would absolutely fucking just destroy me. They wouldn't even let me. They wouldn't even consider me, right? And so moving forward, I do not want to make editing a priority, and I'll do my best to create content when I can, but please don't expect a regular upload schedule. You might find that I only manage to post once or twice a month. And while that may disappoint you guys, I hope you guys can understand. I know not everyone will be deeply concerned about this. Honestly, I don't think some of you just might not care, right? I think some of you guys just might not care. And for those who don't, it might seem like I'm taking it too seriously about this whole thing about editing and but I actually might be. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure, right? But I do want to touch on a significant matter, the SED community, right? And as some of you guys may know or may not know, my friend Miracles, or, previously known as Xavier, pretty much decided to leave the smart character debating community, and I actually support this decision. And with that in mind, I do want to be transparent about this. My SED content will definitely be slowing down to a halt, and I might just not make edits regarding SED topics anymore, right? And I do realize that I'm pretty much one of the only, if not the only guy that's repping Subaru, at least on a pretty big scale, I would say. My videos do get a lot of views, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm just saying overall, I think I'm one of the main guys at the forefront making SED content for Subaru and pushing them out there and pushing the Subaru agenda. And to be frank, I don't have the time to go into, the intricate analysis that I have been I will, whenever I make an SCD edit, I go through the process of like looking over the feats, like trying to like refresh my mind on these feats. And I don't want to go off the top of my head, like, oh yeah, this character beats this character. Cause I'm real with you. It's not really fair to the guys who do spend their time analyzing these characters and, you know, like dedicating their time to doing so. And honestly, it's corny, but it is what it is, right? And my SCD content, it's slowing down, definitely will affect my project, in regards to the Ayanokoji Kiyotaka versus Natsuki Subaru full scale edit. And honestly, I'm unsure if I do want to continue it, especially considering I'm not going to be, going forward, I won't be, you know, creating SCD content as much as I have been, or maybe not at all. So I'm not entirely sure if I do want to like stop the project, especially since I promised that I would make it. So I do want to know your thoughts. Would you just rather I continue with the full scale video despite it maybe not coming out for months? Or do you want me to like make a short version of the edit, just like my normal length videos, and just like putting it out there, and that's about it, right? And I want you guys to let me know, and your opinion will definitely help sway my decision in that matter, right? And that said, I also do want to stop or like halt my SCD content for now, or, you know, forever, for another reason. And that is because of the Mushoku Tensei versus ReZero tournament. And yes, I'm talking about the tournament that has been on hold for nearly a year now. This pause is primarily due to two factors, and obviously it's because of my focus on SCD content and the crazy power scaling in ReZero, which has been getting a lot of buffs over the past year. And I feel like it's pretty obvious to everyone that the Mushoku Tensei verse is not getting past even like some of the mid tiers in the ReZero verse. So it just makes it hard to do because I just know who's going to win, and it feels pointless because I'm gonna be real with you, Mushoku Tensei is not standing a chance, overall, I would say. And honestly, moving forward, I will try my best to finish the tournament. You know, I'm trying to focus on WISC content and regular edits in general, to be honest, because it's a lot easier to do than smart character debates. And possibly some writing edits as well. So you might see that. And if I do happen to upload like multiple times consistently, it's because I just had the time to do so that week or something. And I do not want you guys to get too used to that, because honestly, it might not happen again. So just keep your expectations in check, right? And again, I just wanted to say again, once again, thank you for 5,000 subscribers. It truly means a lot to me. And if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate your patience and that you found my thoughts important enough to stick around. And I do know I talked a lot, but I want to make sure that you guys are all updated as to like where I am right now, what's going on, what's going to happen with my channel, whether I'm going to make edits in, etc. Right? And that's all from me today, man. Look forward to some edits in the future. Again, no specific dates yet, but I do have some stuff in the pipeline. So have a great day or night wherever you are, and peace out, man. Bye.